Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Go! Check mash, check mash.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
First down by Hyatt, and with him, you know exactly what you're getting. A massive amount of speed that can take the lid off of any defense. Still has work to do, but with his gifts, Hyatt has a clear wide receiver 1 upside.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Lawrence caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Lawrence's throw completed to Hyatt.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he'll be out of bounds.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Hey, run!
Another tote for Etienne.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hyatt goes in motion left. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Get it!
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
60 Maverick. 60.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Delivers another one to Pierce.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Stroud looking to throw.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans.
Tank Dell.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
On red.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 108 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the counter, Etienne. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Etienne once more.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Lawrence running right on the option. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down.
And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21 to 10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Sliding out of the pocket.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Mechie, the man in motion. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. Airing it out deep for Woods. It got his man complete.
He's on his way. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Houston.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his man. That's Dell.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Get it.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Throw left side complete. That's Woods. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third? And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A very solid gain of 27.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They go play action with Lawrence.
On the move to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 13 yards out.
And the Jaguars take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Now a dump off here complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Here's Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. And Stroud now to throw.
And Woods has it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game.
Option right, here's Stroud.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Has it to Hyatt on the out route.
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. ETN up the middle.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 34.
146 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Going for it, here's ETN.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. The second down throw now from Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running it.
Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Once again, the Texans will try for 2 here.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
190 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Now there's Will Anderson, the 3rd overall pick to bring him down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Malik Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense